And when it came for time for admissions, I had no doubt in my mind as to which school I wanted her to join, and that was Horizon Public School. The foundation years, the initial years are very, very important, and that is what lays the. If you get a solid foundation, it definitely helps you as you.
Hi, welcome to Yellow Slate, your very own school search engine that helps you find the best schools for your kid based on various filters and parameters. Today, we have Ms. Supritha, who's the parent of kids studying in New Horizon Public School, which is in Indiranagar. Let's speak to her and understand her honest opinion and review about the school. Before we get into the finer details of the school, can you tell us why you have joined your kid in the school? What was so impressive in your first visit to the school that made you to take this call?
All right, so I moved to Bangalore in 2004 and I started working in New Horizon Public School. I worked there for 3 years and then I took a break for 4 years, and that is when my child was born. And when it came for time for admissions, I had no doubt in my mind as to which school I wanted her to join, and that was New Horizon Public School. And that was because of what I had seen as working as a teacher there. I had seen whether it was the management, whether it was the teachers, whether it was the facilities available there, it was unbelievable. So there was no question of me even going or applying. I didn't apply anywhere else. I was not working there at that point of time. I had taken a break for 3 years and I had no intention of joining back immediately. But I was very clear that this was the school where I wanted that initial foundation to be laid, because that much I understood. The foundation years, the initial years are very, very important, and that is what it lays that. If you get a solid foundation, it definitely helps you as you grow older. So my daughter joined in 2011, as a nursery student, and this year she graduates. She is writing her board exam this year, and I can see the change in her. I have seen her grow and bloom, not just as a student, as a child, but also as a student. She has grown up to be a very confident young girl, and I feel 100% that credit goes to the teachers, goes to the school, the management, and I think she's here. What she is today is solely because of them. So I will never regret the decision I made of putting her in New Horizon.
Got it. And for that well-rounded development that you're speaking about, I'm sure infrastructure plays a vital role. What sort of infrastructure does the school have? And can you tell us more about it? For those parents who didn't visit the campus especially, what can they expect in the campus?
So when you're talking in terms of infrastructure, excellent infrastructure here. Every classroom has a smart board, and that makes teaching and learning a very enriching experience. It's a fun experience. Gone are those days when you had just the chalk and board, this thing. So here, because you have the smart board, teachers use videos. There is a lot of interactive sessions, and learning actually becomes fun. ICSE is not easy. The concepts are very, very difficult. I guess it doesn't matter which school, even CBSE is difficult. But when you have teachers utilizing all these latest technologies, it makes learning very, very easy. So that is one thing which is very good. Then you talk in terms of the labs, whether it is the bio lab, the chemistry lab, the computer labs, state-of-the-art labs. So there's a lot of they learn a lot on using their hands. It's not just theoretical knowledge that is given there. There's a lot of practical work that they actually do. The library is filled with a lot of good books, age-appropriate books. All sorts of genres are available, catering to the needs, the different kinds of needs or different kinds of reading habits that the children have. That is really good. Sports. My daughter is into basketball, the basketball court, the volleyball court, and even the indoor sports rooms that they have, the dance alley, the music room, everything is really, really good. So I think it gives, when we talk about holistic development, you can definitely see that in this school, because a lot of opportunities are given for everything, for an all-round development. It definitely takes place.
And it is one thing to have the infrastructure, but the other thing to make full use of it, and that happens only when the school believes in balancing both co-curricular and the academic excellence. How is it happening at New Horizon Public School?
There is a lot of, academics of course is very important, but in addition to that, there is a lot of emphasis on co-curricular activities. So be it sports, be it dance, drama, music, each and every aspect is taken care of. So they have at a regular basis every month you have inter-house. So the school has 4 houses. You have inter-house cultural events, competitions that take place, sporting events, and the school also provides a platform for the children to go take part in different schools. The competitions in different schools, whether it is tournaments, whether it is spell bee competitions, everything is taken care of. So we have spell bee, you have IMO, all the NSOs, all that. A lot of weightage is given. Even every 2 years we have the annual day, where of course from any child. And I think one of the best things about this school is each and every child takes part. Normally when you go to certain schools, only a select group, a few students. Here, each and every student, whether it is on stage, whether it is backdrop, whether it is props, each and every child takes part in that. And that, I think, is very nice for a parent to see, even if your child comes just for just a flash, but it doesn't matter. At least your child is performing. In a lot of schools, you see that it doesn't happen. Very few schools have everyone taking part. You have just that select few, the ones who can dance, the one who can sing. But here, it doesn't matter. Catering to your needs or whatever you are good at, you are put in that. So that is, I feel, something which is very, very nice.
Got it. And speaking about ICSE, you just spoke about how difficult or how vast the syllabus is. And the general perception is that the students have to go through a rigorous process. They have to work even after coming home. The homeworks are heavy and they have to extend their study hours even after 6 o'clock in the evening. So is that the case even with students at New Horizon Public School? How much of workload goes into it?
So I think it doesn't really matter whether you are an ICSE or CBSE. I think the students have to study. Unfortunately, the educational system that we have, there is so much of the syllabus is so vast. Yes, ICSE, the curriculum is a little tougher as compared to maybe CBSE or state board, but I feel the children have a certain edge when they go to the 11th, 12th, when they go to the colleges, because we have children when they come back after they pass out. We have school only till 10th. So we have a lot of children, they keep coming back to meet the teachers, and they tell us how easy the transition was, very smooth. Whether they join perhaps a Diksha or whether they join an ISC school or a CBSE school or a PUC school, they feel that because they've got a very, very solid base in ICSE, their transition or their gap is not very difficult to bridge, which I feel a lot of other students, when they come from different other boards, they find it a little tough. I think ICSE students don't. So yes, it is tough, no doubt about it. All right, but I think the foundation that is laid, or the amount of knowledge that they get, helps them when they reach the 11th, 12th, and even the college.
Got it.
So they have to study, no doubt. They have to study. I think every school, it doesn't matter. So the teachers are always there. They're always guiding them. But yes, there is workload. You have to come in because the portions are vast. It's not as if you ask any student studying in any ICSE school. Unfortunately, these portions are just so vast. There is no choice. They have to come back home and study.
Got it.
So that
and
is something
since
that
your
has to be
daughter, got it. Since your daughter is now in 10th standard, which is a critical stage where she is going to move to 11th and 12th, and she has to pick the right subjects that she's passionate about, and also should find some interest in future path, what kind of career does she want to pick up? Is there any support from the school in terms of making her choose the right subjects, or maybe some guidance in terms of career?
All right, so we have, there was something called a psychometric test that was conducted for the children, an aptitude test basically to see which area of interest, what her skills were, what her aptitude is, perhaps which profession she's inclined towards. So we had a test then. Then an analysis was made, and we have a counselor who did all that. And in addition to that, so the brochure that was given, or the pamphlet that was given, was very, very, a lot of research was done, a lot of emphasis was given in terms of what is her choice, what is her preference area, all that was given. In addition to that, the school also had a career fair where you had people coming from various backgrounds, different professions. They came, they spoke to the children. There was a tent put up, and from every profession, so whether you are from a science background, a lawyer, we had a lot of people coming, and there was interaction with the children. The children could ask them questions. So that is something which the school does at a regular basis. In fact, recently there was a faculty member who had come from the international hotel management. So she spoke to the 9th standard students, told them about what hospitality industry is all about, what are the various core groups. So a brief analysis, or the children were made aware of what the hospitality it was all about. So this is done at a regular basis. So children, yes, do get a lot of help from the school.
Got it. And since you're seeing the school from close quarters for almost a decade now, I'm sure a lot of your insights will be of very good help for all the other parents. But speaking about the school in a very critical manner, if you still have to tell the areas where the school can still get better at, what are those areas?
I don't know. Overall, as a teacher, as a parent, I'm actually very, very happy with what happens in the school. Like I said, there is a balance between studies. There's a balance between extracurricular activities. There's a lot of fun that they have. The children look forward to something which is called the Diwali dinner. So the children from 6th to 10th, they're invited. There's a music, there is dance, and the children just enjoy, have fun with their friends. Then every on Children's Day, they are actually taken to Wonderla. Again, the school sponsors it. The children are taken there. They have a lot of fun. I think recently they're also thinking in terms of having a movie night, where the children will come, they'll sit with their friends, they will watch a movie. So these are things which I don't know what the other schools actually do. So I'm assuming every school has its ups and downs. But overall, as a parent, I really don't have anything critical to say about it. I'm very, very happy. In fact, if there was 11th and 12th in the school, I would have definitely put my child in the same school. Unfortunately, we don't have that. But as a parent, I'm very happy. I have
Got
no
it.
regrets.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming forward and sharing all these opinions, ma'am. Like I mentioned earlier,
Thank you so
it will be
much.
great help for other parents who are looking for good schools in the same locality. And we look forward to speaking to you more often and getting to know more about the new Horizon Public School.